Hey everybody, welcome back. Another day in the Vale, and we're here at day number, let's see, what day is it? I guess day number 13 in the Arcane Pentournament, and we've maxed out at 16,956 rings because we took advantage of the prize yesterday, which was 250 rings in the giveaway gallery. We maxed out before we went and got our prize, and it pushed up our max another 250 rings. So that was pretty cool. So we're going to get into it today. We're going to start with the Arcane Arena and get some dragons rocking and rolling in there. And my dragon is going to be a plant and water, so that's probably a swamp or a seaweed would work best there. And friend's dragon is going to be metal and lightning. So we can use any of these guys that show up. I'm going to pick this fair dragon and get going with this latest challenge here. And as you can see from yesterday, I set up my awesome Fates Dragon parade here. So there's 15 of these little guys flying around. I got lucky with a couple of twin Fates Dragons. That's how I ended up with 5 of them, but I think it looks pretty cool having 15 little Fates Dragons in the parade here. It's a very busy, very active parade, to say the least. So there we go. We got 2 hours on our arena here, and we got our parade cashed out. So I was going to start earning some more rings, and let's go do some games. And our favorite now is the Name That Dragon and the Name That Egg game, because they're both connected, and they make about 300 rings if you get all 10 dragons or eggs right. So let's start off with this one, and this looks like the labradorite dragon, I'm pretty sure, and it definitely is. And our next one, I'd say this is a jasper dragon. What do you think? Jasper? Does everybody think it's a jasper? I think it is. Let's go for jasper. Yeah, we got it. And this is definitely the iron dragon with that big sort of hammer on the tail. And coming up next, looks like, I think that's the autumn dragon. What do you think? It doesn't look like any of the other dragons that are listed here. I'm going to go with the autumn, and we got it. 30 rings each time we get the right dragon. So if we get them all right, we're going to end up with 300 rings. It's a great way to get a bunch of rings and get closer to that maxed amount for the day. But what's this guy? He might be the mountain sun, but he's definitely not the plains dragon. I don't think it's a snow or a winter. It could be the winter, actually. It might be the winter, but the check, just to be sure, you can go over to Name That Egg, and it's definitely the winter. And there it is. You don't see those horns so much because they're black and white, but in a silhouette they really stand out. And here we go with, I would say this is Sanguinite Dragon. And we got that guy. And here is, I would guess this dragon to be, Swamp? I don't think it's any of those other guys. So Swamp Dragon. Cool. Got the Swamp Dragon. We got 3 plays left. And this would be... What do you think this one is? Come on, let's shout it out. Let's hear it. What do you think? Say it all with me. Tidal Dragon. Yeah. Tidal Dragon. Very easy. And, this might be a tough one. I would say the Wraith Dragon. What do you think? Let's go over to the Name That Dragon part, and that doesn't really help much, does it? But I don't think it's... it might be Prometheum. Let's try Prometheum, because he's got that sort of horn thing on his nose. Let's try him. We got it. Prometheum. Good thing we didn't go for Wraith. And we got one more play left. And, geez, what's this dragon? He's a pretty cool looking dragon as a silhouette. What do you think this one is? Could it be Frostbite? Is it the Frostbite? Let's go check the egg. And it's definitely winter. So let's go with the Frostbite. That's my guess. And we got it. 10 for 10. Alright. So that's 300 rings added to our total. And let's keep moving. We'll do a wish in the wishing well. And the total keeps growing. By the end of the event, we'll have a wish. And that's very cool. Can't wait to see what the wish is. I think most wishes are, you can pick from almost anything in the park, which would be awesome. So let's move on. We're going to go and check out our quests. We didn't set a quest for Gia here. So let's set a quest for Gia. We totally forgot to do that. And it's the Glacial Dig, which is snow and water. So let's go with an Ice Dragon. Well, you know what? This one isn't on our list, so I think we're going to just go with the Ice Dragon and see how it goes. Throw caution to the wind and see what happens. And over here, Kairos is done, so we got 2 keys with Cairo. Let's pick a couple of chests here. And we didn't get the big prize in the end, but lots of food on that, which is great. And we'll set a quest on Kairos here in Silica Valley, which is the Glass Dragon. And I'm pretty sure Glass Dragon is a light dragon. Let's go get that. There he is, or she. Digger, the Glass Dragon. Send Digger on a quest. And we're going to go check out our nursery now and see what's in our nursery. All our eggs are done. We got an Inferno. We're going to sell. And we'll clear out all these other eggs because we pretty much have all these dragons. And we'll sell all these guys. And our Nectar Dragon. And the last one, our Lotus Dragon. We're going to sell that Lotus Dragon. And let's see what we got in our breeding cave. It's another Inferno. It's an infuriating Inferno. Because we're hoping for the Monolith 6 here. I'll try it again. And keep our fingers crossed. And now the Lotus and the Metal Dragon up here are trying for the Leaf Dragon. And we still haven't got the Leaf Dragon, so we're going to try that again. And breed those 2 again and see what we get on a breeding time, which is 10 hours and 24 minutes, which is kind of a weird time. So we didn't get the Leaf Dragon this time, so let's try a couple more times. See if we can get the Leaf Dragon here. We got a few spots here in Gia. So we're going to incubate that, and 10 hours and 24 minutes. No idea what that dragon might be, but it doesn't look like... Oh, it's the same as before. Okay. And let's retry again and see if we can get the Leaf Dragon. The Leaf Dragon is 37 hours breed time. And I imagine the 4 hours. Nope. Didn't get it. I imagine the upgraded breed time would be just slightly less than that. I think it's 20% less. So let's try a couple more times here. What was that dragon? Looks like a swamp or something. I don't know. A water dragon. And let's try it again. See if we can get the Leaf Dragon. Come on, Leaf Dragon. Leaf Dragon, Leaf Dragon. We need you, Leaf Dragon. And what did you get here? Oh, that's like 7 hours and 12 minutes. Oh, we're getting some weird dragons here. How long is our breed time here? That's 20 hours on the monolith. Or on these 2 monolith dragons. So we're going to try one more time. We got a spot there in Gia. We're going to try one more time here. We don't want to use up too much gems, but we got a lot of gems to work with. Really like to get that Leaf Dragon. Let's try it one more time, see if this pair is going to work. And we're going to retry one more time here. Come on, Leaf Dragon. Let's get a Leaf Dragon now. Okay, this looks promising. This looks promising. So we got, let me see. We got 31 and a half hours, 31, 36. That looks promising. That might might possibly be the leaf dragon. So we're going to let that go and check out our co-op cave. We don't have room here, so we're going to finish off a dragon here. Let's finish off this guy at 5 gems. And we'll hatch the seaweed dragon. We'll sell the seaweed dragon actually. And see what we got in our co-op cave. Oh, well look at that, a twin dragon. Not the dragon we were trying for, but a twin dragon nonetheless. That's pretty cool. So let's retry this. We're trying for the Thunderbolt dragon. I'd like to get this Thunderbolt dragon. They're not that easy to get apparently. But we'll keep trying. See if we can get the Thunderbolt dragon. And that's 8 hours, so it doesn't look like we got the Thunderbolt dragon that time either. It's a tough dragon to get. All these new dragons from the event are a bit tough to breed. Although the easiest one we got was the Iron Blossom dragon. That one's pretty easy. Using a Thorn and Iron Blossom and Friend's Iron Blossom dragon in the co-op breeding cave. So let's go get some rings and dragon cash here from our habitats and keep adding to that ring total. Get all these guys here, just some more dragon cash and rings. The Coliseum's still going, so we'll let that finish. Too bad you can't speed that up with Kairos. I never understood why you couldn't do that. Because you can actually speed up the arena. When you have Kairos active, one of the things to make sure you got going is your arcade arena during the event here, which is this guy right up here. Because Kairos will speed them up. So it'll definitely finish the arena. Because that arena only takes 2 hours. And Kairos speeds up your park with 6 hours. Do the math, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple to figure that one out. So I always make sure I got my arena going before Kairos, along with a few other things, of course, like my food and all my habitats cleared from Dragon Cache and my quests going and as many dragons as I can get in the nursery, all that cool stuff. But let's see, is Kairos actually active? Not till tomorrow. So we gotta wait another day for Kairos to be active. And Gia, how's Gia doing here? Gia's gonna be soon. Very soon. Very cool. So let's get our cash and probably get a few rings out of this as well. And grow some more food. Because we're getting up pretty high with our food here, 19 million food. We can go feed some dragons. Oops. That's the info. Didn't want that. And I don't want that either. And there we go. Got all our farms going. Everybody's growing dragon food. The seaweed in this case. Now one thing I'd like to leave with you as a tip for today is breeding dragons and the new dragons for the event. I would recommend you try to breed all the new dragons rather than buying them with coins. The reason is, if you look here on the giveaway gallery, you can see on number 18 there's an egg, and 36 and 48 and 60, those are 4 eggs. On 18 it says right here, if you tap on it, you'll receive a random epic dragon. So that's a dragon that the game will choose for you. On day 36, you can receive a random gemstone dragon. So I think it's any gemstone that you don't have, you'll get a gemstone. If you have all the gemstones like I do, then it'll pick a random gemstone and send it to you. But on 48, near the end of the event, you get to choose one of the new dragons from the other house. You can choose the one you have if you like, But you can choose one of the other ones from the other house. So there's one house dragon they're going to give you. And on day 60, you get to choose one of the other 5 dragons that aren't house dragons. And that's a second dragon right there. So if you haven't bred all 5 of these, you actually get to choose one. Now, there's also the wishing well. And once this wishing well is done, you're going to get a wish, and it might allow you to get yet another dragon. So there's 3 dragons right there that you can choose from if you don't want to get say the new Olympus Island or the Monument of the Epics or any of the other cool decorations. So save up your coins and buy the decorations. I'm waiting till the end of the event or close to the end of the event. And I'm waiting for these prizes, these dragon prizes, so I can pick the dragons. And in the meantime, I'm just going to focus on trying to breed the other dragons in the event. You can't really breed the house dragons. There aren't any confirmed combos out there, but you can definitely breed the other ones, like the Stygian and the Thunderbolt, the Valor, the Herald, and the Squall. They have breeding combos that you can breed with. So let's go look for some banner bearers quickly here. See if we can find some of those little pesky banner bearers. There's one right there. These hard to find, elusive banner bearers. I'm not a real big fan. There's another one right there. And we got a gem. That may have been a house banner bearer. But I'm not a big fan of these sort of hunt and find sort of games. So I try to avoid it as much as possible. That's why I try to collect the rings and max out for the day so I don't have to go looking for these guys. But even after you max out, you can still go looking for them because you'll get rings. If you have the Elder Dragons, you'll get rings. Even if you don't, there's still a gem that you will get from one of the banner bearers from the house. So you can still keep looking for them. I'm just not a big fan of that kind of thing. I prefer breeding dragons. I think that's my thing. Growing dragon food, playing the games. The games are awesome. But let's see if we can find one more banner bearer here quickly. If we don't see one, then we'll just keep moving on. Let's see. Banner bearers. Hello, guys. Maybe they avoid me because they know I really don't like doing this. Who knows? Maybe if I could find more banner bearers quicker, I might start enjoying this kind of thing, but I haven't seen any banner bearers since those first 2. Oh, there's one right there. I spoke too soon. And we got another gem. So that's 2 gems we got and a bit of food. So there, it's definitely worth looking for them, especially if you're out of options for collecting rings, and you got to find a banner bearer to get a few more rings. I'd leave it to the last once you've collected rings from everywhere else. But it's definitely worth doing because you'll get 50 rings, I believe, is how many rings you get from the house banner bearer. But we haven't found the banner bearer with the ring, so we're going to just sort of leave it for now. I'll come back and maybe look for him later if I feel like it, or if I need to max out my coins for the day. So let's go do some dragon races. We got the dragon track right there, or the dragon race track. And we got Finale Field. So I've been getting used to this filter here. And I just check out the elements at the top here. And I go Earth, Fire, and Plant. And then that gives me my list of dragons that will work in this race. And usually the ones at the top are the best ones. So I'm going to go with Cotton here. Although the paper... Actually, you know what? Let's try the paper and see how the paper does. He's level 20. He might do a good job in this race. So come on, paper. Unfold some speed. Get some serious speed. And that mountain dragon's rolling along. Giving us a bit of competition there. But the paper dragon's racing down the track, doing awesome here. And into first place. And let's see, we got 1 key. Let's try chest number 3 with 1 gem. Very cool. And we're going to do another dragon race here. And we got elements at the top. Plant, water, and earth. So I hit the plant, the water, and the earth button. And we got a harvest dragon. Now this guy knows how to run. He hops and leaps and bounds. There he goes. Oh, he got some competition. He's going to break out in front here. Get a few good taps on the bars. And he's way out in front. Smoking all the other dragons. Look at him go, man. It's unbelievable. Holy cow. He's just like bouncing down the track. And we got 2 keys here. Oh, 300,000 coins. Very cool. And 150,000 coins. Oh, but 5 gems. Right there, just teasing us. In that 3rd treasure chest. I'm going to do one more race. Dewey Dash. And we got light and water. So hit the light and water buttons there. And I haven't been doing too well with the shimmer, but we're going to give it a go. And hopefully keep our fingers crossed the shimmer will win this race for us. Get some good taps. We got that wind dragon staying just a little bit ahead of us. Come on, Shimmer. Let's get ahead of that guy. He's got the wind in his wings. But Shimmer is breaking out in front. There we go. First place for Shimmer. So the Shimmer did an awesome job that time. And we got 1 key. Gee, what chest to choose? Let's go with number 3 and see what we get. Whoa, top prize. Great way to end out the dragon races. We did 3. We got 7 left. You can see here. Try to get all 10 races done each day because you got coins and food and gems to collect. Even after you've maxed out your rings for the day, definitely get those dragon races done. So we're going to wrap things up with the featured dragon for today. And our featured dragon for today is, drum roll please, let's go into the Dragonarium. And drum roll, oops, hold on. Drum roll please, down to the featured dragon. It is going to be Thorn Dragon. There's our featured dragon for today. And you can see the baby Thorn Dragon right there, adolescent Thorn, and the adult Thorn Dragon. Pretty awesome. Love the wings. The wings are very cool. Beautiful red color. And let's see if we can find the Thorn Dragon in our park. We got a level 20 Thorn Dragon. Level 1 Thorn Dragon is probably in our hibernation cave. And there he is, or she, depending on how you name your Thorn Dragon. But Smelt could be male or female, whichever way you want to do it there. And you want to change the name, you just tap on that name and type in your new name. And it's metal and plant elements for the Thorn Dragon. Breed time's pretty low with 7 hours. And if you don't have the Thorn Dragon and you want to breed this guy, good combos are malachite and plant, metal and pollen, or brass and flower. Those have all been reported as working. I think we got ours with the malachite and plant. So use any of those combos and get your Thorn Dragon in the park. And level up the Thorn Dragon as high as you can get him. It's going to help because the reason we did the Thorn Dragon as a feature dragon for today is he is part of a combo for the Iron Blossom Dragon, which actually works. So if you get your Thorn Dragon, level up the Thorn Dragon, and find a friend with an Iron Blossom in co-op breeding cave, those two will hopefully get you the Iron Blossom. You check back in one of our older videos, we got the Iron Blossom first try with the Iron Blossom, a friend's Iron Blossom, and our Thorn Dragon in the co-op breeding cave. So there you go, there's the Thorn Dragon for today. Good luck breeding your Thorn Dragon, or good luck breeding the Thorn with the Iron Blossom Dragon. And if you can see, there's our Iron Blossom Dragon right there we got with the Thorn Dragon. And he's a awesome looking dragon too. Love the colors. Fantastic wings. Great design. Awesome dragon. As you can see, incubation time 22 hours. So if you hit 22 hours in your co-op breeding cave, chances are you've gotten the Iron Blossom with the thorn there, or using your Thorn Dragon. So a final little thing we like to do in our videos is change up our Twilight Tower and our weather quickly here. And right now we're on daybreak, so let's go to nightfall. Let's turn down the lights a little bit and change our weather to... Whoops, we didn't get our weather. Let's try that again. Change our weather station. We're on confetti now, so we're going to go to either fireflies or starfall. Let's do fireflies. So we got a nice... Oh, and look at that. Can we get him? Did you see that? Little banner bearer there walking around on the island. So here we got nice, relaxing, zen-like fireflies flying around in the park. But that wraps things up for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more DRAGONVALE videos. We'll see you guys next time.